For French prisoners of war were trapped in a deep pit, left there to die. Suddenly, a German soldier appeared at the edge of the pit. He made silly faces at them, stabbed his bayonet into his boot, and danced around the pit. Then he threw clumps of mud down at them. One of the prisoners, feeling humiliated, picked up a rock and threw it. The soldier's rifle fell into the pit. One of the prisoners grabbed it, loaded a bullet, and aimed at the soldier. But the soldier quickly pulled out a white handkerchief to cover his face, then put on a red clown nose and began acting like a clown. He performed goofy moves right at the edge of the pit. The prisoners couldn't help but laugh and slowly lowered the gun. With his comedy, the soldier made them forget their fear for a moment. Then he tossed something into the pit. The prisoners froze, thinking it was a grenade. But it was just a piece of bread they hadn't eaten in 3 days. They quickly tore the bread into 4 pieces and devoured it. Next, the soldier pulled out 3 apples and juggled them. He purposely let the apples fall into the pit. The prisoners completely let their guard down. As he was leaving, the soldier said, "As long as you're alive, there's hope." The prisoners willingly handed the rifle back to him. With humor, he had broken through the coldness of war and given them hope. But as the soldier turned away, his face grew serious. He knew the truth: those 4 men were scheduled to be buried alive the next day. The next morning, he returned with strong liquor, hoping to comfort them one last time. But just then, a German officer showed up with other soldiers. Seeing the soldier giving food to the prisoners, the officer ordered him to shoot them on the spot. The soldier raised his rifle. The prisoners stared at him in fear, but he couldn't do it. He threw away his gun, pulled out his red clown nose, and refused the order. Furious, the officer shot him dead right there. That soldier had once been a circus clown, dragged into a war he never wanted, and killed by his own side. Moments later, the officer received a call from command. The prisoners were to be released. The war ended, and all 4 men survived. One of them later became an amateur clown. Every time he put on the red nose and colorful clothes, he was honoring that German soldier. He wanted to tell children that even in the darkest times, human kindness still exists. The deep pit had been a symbol of death, but the clown soldier's food and laughter were a spark of hope, a rare flower blooming in the middle of war.